What's up, everyone? This is Corey from the OverLook, and we go over the books you may have overlooked. And today, we are jumping back in with Volume 4 of Locke and Key, Keys to the Kingdom. I think this is the volume that changes everything in the story, so I am interested to see what you guys think. Also, we are working on doing more miniseries on the channel this year. So, besides recommending, a good way to influence the channel is to check out our backlog. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Bodhi Locke is a peculiar child. His teacher finds his individuality concerning, to say the least. So, she invites Mrs. Locke to stop by for recess so that she can witness Bodhi's actions herself. He doesn't play with the other kids. He tells the kids he'd rather pretend someone unlocked his head, opened it up, and took out all of his thoughts and memories. Now, he's so completely empty-headed, he's lost his ability to think for himself, to stand up, or even to control his bodily functions. He warns the other kids to step away before they witness him befoul himself. Like the teacher said, peculiar. On the bright side, he does have a wonderful vocabulary for a 7-year-old. So, at least there's that. Later, after school, Bodhi is making a snowman. Zach just so happens to pass by on his way to meet up with Kinsey and Tyler. Loving the snow dude, Bodhi. Definitely contender for Snowman of the Year.
Yeah, well, Mom ordered me to make some friends. So this is my first one. And I'm gonna make another friend over there. One with 2 heads and 4 arms.
Your mom ordered you to make friends? Why?
Bodhi
throws his hands up in frustration.
'Cause she's obsessed with everyone being a happy, smiley part of the gang. But what if you don't want to be part of the Dangleberry gang? What if you like being alone with your own weird thoughts? I don't have to fit in to be part of the flock.
Zach chuckles before telling Bodhi that he wouldn't knock having buddies. They can be useful, most of the time. Zach continues forward towards the other siblings and asks them what's up in Keyland. Kinsey, at the moment, is pestering her brother to find out the location of the hidden Omega Key. But he won't tell her, reasoning she's not exactly one that's known for keeping secrets. Kinsey honestly thinks people would be better without them. The boys disagree. That's when Zach is hit in the back of the head with a snowball.
Gotcha, Zach!
Bodhi giggles.
Wanna fight?
Zach turns around and beams back at Bodhi. Yes, let's fight, he hisses before rushing the boy, tackling him to the ground and breaking his neck in one swift motion. Kinsey tries to stop him, but he claws at her face and gouges out her eyes before biting down on her neck. Then he looks to Tyler. Give it, he growls. Give me the key to the black door, or the whore dies like your little brother. But of course, that doesn't happen. What actually happens is Kinsey asks, Bodhi, you wanna not absolutely soak my boyfriend? Whoa, did I just say what I think I said? Tyler falls silent. I do think you just proved your brother's point about how you're not maybe the best secret keeper of all time, Zach says nervously. No offense. Ty, hey, I should have said something, man. I'm sorry. Don't apologize to him. Kinsey folds her arms. There's nothing to apologize for. Come on, Zach, let's go. I can see Tyler's getting ready to be a dick. Bodhi runs over to the others.
Sorry, I thought we could all have a big snowball fight.
Let's not, Tyler huffs, shoving his hands in his pockets. I think I'm gonna hit the trails for a while.
Better than hitting me, I guess.
I haven't ruled that out yet. As the others leave, Bodhi stomps his feet in frustration. Fuck teenagers, he thinks. What the heck is wrong with them? Just when you're about to get a good snowball fight going, they have to ruin it by talking about relationships. At that moment, a small bird lands in the snow a few feet away from Bodhi. He smirks and rolls up another snowball. Like all budding males, testosterone surges through his blood, compelling him to commit wanton acts of brutality to the most innocent creatures. It's something the pitiful sparrow will never know. The savage thrill of cornering a weak, vulnerable, and basically stupid animal when it's alone. But this bird isn't alone. He has friends, and Bodhi doesn't. So, it might be best if Bodhi leaves the animal alone. Soon after, the other birds leave the two, and the first sparrow then chirps as it flaps its wings, levitating itself up onto a nearby bird bath. And that's where Bodhi finds another key. Bodhi smiles as he holds the key up and makes his way back inside Key House. He walks right past his sister and Zach, and does a poor job of hiding his prize from plain sight. With his eyes locked onto the key, Zach tells Kinsey, 5 minutes ago, we were friends. Now, he thinks I'm like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Kinsey finishes his statement. Forget it. You're still friends, and he'll get over it. He was going to find out sometime. Look at the silver lining. No more secrets. We can be out in the open now. Maybe you're right. Maybe secrets are always a mistake. Like, what were you and Ty talking about when I walked up? Sounded like Ty has some key he isn't sharing. You don't want to know about it, Kinsey tells him. Not this one. Zach shrugs. I wish I had time to go after Tyler. I'd like to talk to him, but I promised Aunt Ellie I'd be home early to help with Rufus. If I don't show up, I'll be in the doghouse all week. After Zach leaves, Kinsey runs to catch up with her brother. You're so predictable. I knew you'd be pissed when you... I'm predictable? Have I ever had a friend that you didn't want to climb all over? I don't have to clear my boyfriends with you. Jesus, who died and gave you the keys to my chastity belt? Dad, Tyler barks, attempting to stifle his tears. He's who died. Remember him? You remember, me and Dad were barely talking to each other when he got killed. You know why? You have any idea? Do you have any fucking clue how much of this, all of it, is my fault? Ty, hey. None of this is your fault. How could you even think that? The two siblings continue down the trail and find a young deer prancing around from small grass patch to grass patch, searching for something to nibble on. Back at the manor, Bodhi searches for the door to his newfound key. He understands already. One turn of the animal key, and he will unlock the beast within, transforming into his secret animal self. Soon, the forests of Lovecraft will shudder at the fearsome howl of the silverback gorilla, unless his true essence takes form of a slavering, cold-blooded crocodile who will clamber from the sewers of Lovecraft to spread panic with each snap of his vice-like jaws. It doesn't take long for Bodhi to find the correct door, and as he enters the key and crawls through the small doorway, he transforms into a sparrow of all things.
Great! That's just great! How am I supposed to inspire fear and dread like this?
Bodhi asks aloud.
I guess I could poop on someone.
Bodhi takes to the clouds and claims all the northern blue for himself.
The skies belong to me!
He sings.
I claim possession of the blue aerial seas with its shimmering currents of sunlight. I am sole emperor of all I survey. I stand alone, marked out by this universe to dominate the vast world that lies above the heads of men. The ruggedly independent hero of an epic written in the clouds.
Bodhi is cut short as he runs into a flock of flying sparrows and finds himself becoming overwhelmed within their numbers.
Excuse me? Hello? Would you mind? Oof.
The boy can't help but find it amazing how much less ruggedly independent you feel when you got a beak full of someone's ass feathers. Elsewhere, Zack is creeping around Key House, searching for where on earth Bodhi could have wandered to. That's when he finds a small door with a key in its lock that's already been opened. Interesting, he thinks to himself, and unexpectedly nostalgic. He already knows what to do. Zack crawls down on all fours and makes his way through the threshold, transforming himself into an ebony wolf. One that just so happens to have a peculiar marking running down the base of his spine. Quickly, Zack puts his nose to the ground in order to track down Tyler and Kinsey. On his way, he finds a pack of hungry strays. All together, they tilt their noses to the sky and let out blood-curdling howls into the air, signaling their devious intentions and alerting the siblings. Just like Zack told Bodhi earlier, sometimes it's good to be part of a pack.